I'm only wearing one piece of clothing today. Hey there, and welcome to this year's first episode of Just Eyeball It. To celebrate, we're going to be burning this random candle in a pot from IKEA with black rocks. Now that looks like something fancy that people do if they're rich. On today's show, I'm going to be walking around in this red onesie that I got for Christmas, and we're going to be making something that has no soul. We're going to be making gingerbread! That was a little bit more excited than I should have been. To make gingerbread cookies, first find a large bowl. This is probably starting to get old. Then put an arbitrary amount of flour in it. If you're a woman or a man that looks like one of those irrealistic Photoshop people in the magazines, then use a shit ton. Ooh, clouds. Next, add some molasses. This looks and tastes like awesome! We're gonna add this because it's something I saw my mom do when she made gingerbread cookies. And we're gonna be following this logic for the rest of this video. Do my roots need redying? Perfect! Remember, Jonathan's mom also used to do yoga while making these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, because we can't remember anything else our mom did while making these, revert to doing something completely random and arbitrary. Like putting a couple eggs in there. Here's a little tip for you guys. You can still use eggs after they're expired. You just have to make sure they're not 3 years old and that the yolk inside is intact. If you get food poisoning and die, I am not responsible. Throughout the entire process, keep stirring because that's what cooking is all about. An important ingredient in gingerbread cookies is ginger, found in the forests of Malaysia, which may or may not be true. Ginger is known to do things. This was probably too much. Another use of ginger is to render your food completely inedible to anybody who isn't crazy. Next, turn on the oven to something hot, and by that, I don't mean do something provocative. Look at my eyes. Because baking is hard and we feel really lazy, we're just gonna put the dough in this pegboard Lego block thing from IKEA. It's going in the hole. Oh my god, oh, penetration is happening there. Oh, that's a little too sexual now. It's now time to put the cookies/muffins in the oven and not make a dirty joke about it. We're just gonna insert this pan in this hot place because that's the scientific term for putting something into something else. Check back on it in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, do something crazy. I'm gonna wear this in public. I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna read a book while my friends get drunk and spend all their cash. When your baking is done and you're finished poking fun at society, they should smell a little bit like Jesus if Jesus were a cookie/muffin. I saw this on Tumblr the other day. Work, damn you, fingers. Yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. I'm trying to set a consistent sleep schedule, so I have an alarm on every night at 11 o'clock to remind me that I should get to bed kind of soon. And this happened. You can watch that if you're particularly bored. As you can see, they have came out of the oven looking somewhat edible. We are going to try one. Now you may be wondering why Hella Good is playing in the background. That is because you are clearly not paying attention. Woo! This is what it looks like, people. F***ing amazing. And I put it on this plate with this cinnamon and this candle and this napkin because I am going to take a snapshot of this while I'm doing this video and make it the thumbnail because I think it is so sexy. Let's hope that turned out. Oh my god, that tastes like Jesus. Okay, I think we're done here. Bye! Hey everybody, thanks for watching today's show and Happy New Year! Yeah, that's happening, although it has absolutely no significance at all in our lives, but we'd like to give it one. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening this year that would have been happening even if it wasn't a new year, such as shirts, promo, oh my god, more guest stars, more awesome food, more... I'm getting carried away. Okay, do something crazy, I guess. Bye.